Alright, today on the table I have the Walther PPS M2 and the Springfield XDE. You will see the price split of about $32, the XDE being about $32 more than the PPS. Trigger brake. The XDE is hammer fired, so in single action mode the trigger brake's phenomenal. I can't detect any movement in the front sight. Double action mode. Trigger's pretty long and heavy like you'd expect. And I do get some movement in the front sight when the trigger breaks. I think that's just because there's so much weight behind the trigger when it releases. It's allowing the firearm to shift on me. PPS. I do get some movement in the front sight when the trigger breaks. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's far from the best. With the PPS, you get a 6-round flush mount. You get a 7-round extended, and from what I understand, you can get even an 8-round extended. The XDE, you get 2 mags with that as well. You get your 9-round extended. Then you get an 8-round with a pinky extender. Both magazines, you do get a full grip. Sights, they're both quality. I like them both a lot. I do prefer the XDEs better just because of the fiber optic front rod. I find myself picking that up just a little bit faster. The XDE does have an accessory rail. The PPS does not. Takedown. The PPS is far superior. This breaks just like a Glock. Pull your 2 tabs down, slide comes off. The XDE is a little bit more complicated. You're going to lock your slide to the rear, eject your magazine, flip your takedown lever up, and then the slide comes off. Yeah, it's not crazy hard, but I do prefer PPS better. Your XDE, you can have the hammer back, then you get your really clean trigger brake, hammer back on safety, or you can decock it, then you get a heavier trigger. If you're going to carry it myself, I just recommend decocking it. Your first shot will be nice and heavy, and you're not going to have to worry about accidentally discharging the firearm when you holster it because there's just too much weight there. Probably tear your shirt before it would set it off. But then your following shots will be lighter. This does have a loaded flag. To me, that doesn't really matter. This does have a cutout, so you can see if there's brass in there. With the loading flag, I guess you do have an advantage because if it's sticking up and it's dark and you can't see, you can feel and see if the firearm's loaded. Like I said, to me it don't matter. XDE does have an ambidextrous mag release. The PPS, it's only on the one side. It does look like it can be switched. I don't know that for sure though. I kind of messed around on the internet and I wasn't seeing anyone say that it could. This will work for your left-handed shooters. The only thing that's not left-handed is the slide release, but that really don't matter. You can just slingshot it. Everything's for the right-handed side. Slide release works great on both of them. Mag coming out drops free like it should. Goes in nicely with the PPS. XDS, same thing. Shoots out free. No hang-ups at all. Nice audible click when it locks into place. The styling on the firearm, I do like the PPS better just because of the white lettering right there. It says Walther right there, the slide serrations, the grip. This one, to me, there's just something missing right here. It's too much empty real estate. It's not aesthetically pleasing to me. This isn't an ugly firearm though. I do like it. When you purchase the firearm, you're going to get very nice hard cases with both firearms. Your Springfield, hinged in the back like it should be. Nice locking system. It does have a place where you can put 2 padlocks on there and lock this down. Got your Springfield logo on the end. A different butt plate in case you want to run this magazine flush mount. Range flag, trigger lock, instruction manuals, your basic stuff. PPS, also very nice. Hinged in the back. Sliding locking system. You got your Walther logo right there. trigger lock, cleaning brush, instruction manuals, range flag, all your normal stuff. I do prefer the Springfields better just because of the coloration and how it looks inside. I just like the cutout a little bit more. Seems more organized to me. Now what would I pick? The XDE or the PPS? Myself, if I'm going to go with a firearm this size, well, let me take that back. If I'm going to go with a firearm this size, I'm probably going to go with a 45. Just because something about being able to throw Jesus rocks has always been pretty cool to me. But if I'm already going to go with a firearm this size, even though the PPS beats the XDE in all the specs, weight, size, everything, I just like the advantage of having a hammer-fired firearm. Now, it doesn't mean it's right for you. There's nothing wrong with a striker-fired firearm, and it will serve you just fine. But because this has a hammer, this would actually be my pick. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave in the comments below which one you would pick and why.